Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you what we have in our diaper bag. Grayson is 4 months old now, so we have a pretty good idea of the things we need and the things we don't need. We've definitely modified what we've put in here over the course of the past 4 months. So this is what works best for us. Everyone is different, so to each his own. If you do different things, that is totally fine. I will put a description in the box below listing a link to every item that is linkable. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first and foremost, this is our diaper bag. We got this bag at Target. And obviously it's a backpack, which we enjoy. It's got 2 pockets on the sides that are insulated. So this is where we keep our bottles. I don't have bottles in there right now because obviously that's something that you have to prepare the day of. Depending on how long we're going to be gone, kind of changes how we pack the diaper bag. So if we're just going to be gone a couple hours, we pretty much always bring 2 bottles just because you never know what can happen if, you know, we had a breakdown or if he's just hungrier than usual. So we always pack 2 bottles and then more if we do end up needing them. So we pack 2 bottles in this side. And then on the other side here, we have our wipes. You can put them in the main pocket, but this pocket fits the wipes really nicely. These are water wipes. These are pretty expensive. We found them on sale or rollback at Walmart one time, and it was like a pack of 3 or 4 of them. So we bought that. We generally use different wipes than these just because they are expensive, but I like to have them in the diaper bag, or honestly I use them when he poops, just to clean up like at the end, because most wipes do leave a residue on them and he gets kind of sticky down there. And so especially after he poops, I want to make sure that he's like nice and clean. So the water wipes do a really good job of making sure everything's nice and clean. So these are the ones that we use in the diaper bag. And then you'll notice this over here. This actually is, this is really great. So when we first had him, I packed Walmart bags inside the diaper bag for dirty diapers, wipes, throw up clothes, if you got poop on his clothes, whatever. I would pack several bags, Walmart bags or whatever, just plastic bags, to put those in just in case we didn't have a trash can, because you're not always going to have a store to change the baby in. So if you're taking a road trip or whatever, not every place is going to have a changing station for baby, so you might have to change baby in the car, which honestly is like sometimes I prefer, just because I know our cars are cleaner than like a gas station restroom. So these are bags, and they just come out and you just pull them out and then they rip off, obviously, and it's by the brand UBBI. And it actually came with another set of bags for when this one runs out. I think there's like 150 bags total. I'm not 100% sure, but we got this at TJ Maxx and it was only $5.99, and it's been really helpful just to have on there. That way I don't forget last minute to bring bags with us. This is always strapped to the front of our diaper bag and very, very handy. Would highly recommend, and $5.99 is not much to spend for that much convenience. So moving on to the front pocket, this is a booger sucker. I think it's promoted as something else, but we like these ones the best. The blue ones that they give you at the hospital, the tip part when they're little is actually too big to kind of fit up their nose, and this one is got like a softer tip and it's smaller, so it fits up their nose and and it really gets those little boogers out really good. So we always keep one of those in the diaper bag. You never know when you're gonna need one of those. I'm no longer nursing. He is 4 months old, so he's strictly on formula at this point. But I always kept reusable, or not reusable, disposable nursing pads in the diaper bag. Grayson has eczema, so we kept a little eczema cream tube, just a sample size that we got in one of our welcome boxes, just in there when he was having a flare-up. We have an extra pair of nail clippers just in case he gets like a hangnail or something. I have a couple of hair ties and hair clips in there for me just in case. And then we also have a couple little hand sanitizers. These are obviously from Bath and Body Works. I have this one's more of like a manly scent for Josh, and then I have another one up here that I like to use. So that's that pocket. And then in this pocket, this was my hand sanitizer, chapstick for me. We use Enfamil formula, so we always try to keep a coupon in the diaper bag. Most of the time we do have to go to the grocery store with Grayson, so that way we never forget the coupon for the formula. They send those out a lot, so we have a ton of them, and it's only $5 off, but that really adds up when you're spending like $50, $60 on formula at a time. And then I have allergies, so these are red eye drops for me. Don't feel bad about packing stuff in here for yourself. We've got a little binky holder, and then just a random binky in here. Most of the time we end up just putting a binky in his mouth while he's in the car seat, and we don't typically pack extras in here. But you can never have too many, right? Because they spit them out on the ground and, you know, you lose them. So that's everything on the outside. Open it up. Opens up nice and wide, obviously. So the first thing I have in here is a blanket. We obviously put the blanket on Grayson in the car seat. So we typically won't pack it in the diaper bag, but it goes with us regardless. So like I said, we're coming out of winter, so it's been colder. Always have a blanket on Grayson when we leave with him, so it'll be on him, and if he gets hot we can put it back in the diaper bag. Next thing we have is, this is the changing pad. So this actually came with the diaper bag, which is really nice. It's really thin, fits in here really nice, and obviously it unfolds. So this is a changing pad. And then we bring a receiving blanket for him. During the winter, the plastic, or I don't know what it is on the inside of the changing pad, it's like a water resistant fabric. It can get a little cold, so I would always set a receiving blanket down to lay him on so it wasn't so uncomfortable for him. Yeah, it just makes it more comfortable for baby. So, and this has several uses. A lot of baby blanket type stuff, swaddle blankets, receiving blankets, whatever, you have a ton of uses for. So if he had a spit up accident or whatever, we could use this to clean it up. And then we have a burp rag, burp cloth. These white ones are the absolute best. As you can see, they're nice and big, and they are very absorbent, whereas some of the thinner burp cloths do not absorb very well. So we really like these white ones. We got them from our registry on Amazon, but I would definitely, we have other ones. I would definitely recommend that you get a lot of these. A lot. You need these. These are great. Next thing, we've got a couple bibs in here for him. Grayson is teething right now, so he's drooling a lot. we've kind of gone back and forth on whether or not to use bibs because he likes to eat them. So sometimes he ends up wetter up here if he's got a bib on because he puts it in his mouth. They do have some bibs with like a teether on the end, which are okay. You know, I don't know necessarily that they're that great. But we always pack bibs. And again, depending on how long you're gonna be gone, you'll want to pack more or less. Next thing, we have a little outfit for him. Sleeper. This is a little Star Wars sleeper. He's got all the nerd stuff. So sleepers are easy. Sleepers are really great. They're comfortable for baby, like most baby clothes. And it's just a lot easier to get baby in and out of a sleeper than it is to have to put a onesie on and pants on and socks on and so on and so forth. So if you're out and about, I would highly recommend sleepers. And again, for a 2-hour trip for us, like if we're just going to the grocery store, I only pack one. If we're gonna be gone for 5-6 hours, which very rarely happens with baby, I would pack 2. There for a while I was packing like a super cute little extra outfit for him, but at this point we just pack sleepers. Like I said, they're just easier to change baby into. Next thing is a little container. Obviously it's empty. We pack our formula in here. So what we do with the bottles, because Grayson is formula fed at this point now, I was breastfeeding for a while, but now he's strictly formula. We put the formula in this glass container and then it goes inside the diaper bag. We put the warmed up water in the bottles measured out already, and the insulation on the side keeps it pretty warm still. So whenever he's gonna need to drink it, most likely it's still gonna be pretty warm, and then we'll just pour the formula in there. We put the little scoop in there to measure it out. So I know they have actual containers that are specifically designed for this. This works just as great. All right, so like I mentioned earlier, Grayson does have eczema. So if we're gonna be gone for a long time, and especially if he's having like a flare up, because with eczema, you have good days and bad days. Sometimes his skin will be like pretty good for like a week or two, and then it'll have like a really bad flare up. So one of our favorite things ever is Aquaphor for babies. So this is for dry, chapped, or irritated skin. You can use this on anything. This is amazing. So sometimes if he gets like diaper rash, I'll use this on diaper rash. If he's got a really dry patch of eczema, use this. We always put this on his cheeks and face, regardless of if he's got an eczema flare-up or not. So this is really great to have with you regardless. If they cut themselves or scratch their face, this is really great, and I found that it really helps to heal quickly. So this is probably like one of my top 5 must-haves for sure. Aquaphor, yes. And again, we only bring this if we're going to be gone for a while, because most of the time we'll put it on his face before we leave the house. Next thing you can or cannot bring, depends, is the butt paste. So with the eczema, you get flare-ups. Same thing with diaper rash. He doesn't get diaper rash very bad. He gets it around his little booty. Sometimes, it just really depends. Usually when he's having an eczema flare-up, he'll get a little bit of a diaper rash too. So if he's having a flare-up, we'll put this in the diaper bag. If not, we don't need to bring it with us. Like I said, if we're only gonna be gone for a couple hours, probably not gonna bring it with us. I would bring the Aquaphor before I brought this. But they do have smaller ones if you just want to keep it in your diaper bag. No harm in having extra stuff. Next thing, obviously we pack diapers. So depending on how long you're going to be gone, you're going to want to pack diapers, obviously. So on average, baby's diaper needs to be changed every 2 hours unless you notice that they've peed or they've pooped. Obviously, you'll be able to tell immediately if they've pooped, so you need to change it ASAP, obviously. So if we're gonna be gone a couple hours, we pretty much always bring like 3 or 4 diapers, no matter what. We just leave them in here. If we're gonna be gone longer, we just plan to have like double what we think we're gonna need. So if we think we're gonna have to change his diaper every 2 hours, we'll bring 4 or 5, just in case. You know, you never have too many diapers. They don't expire, whatever, I don't think. So always great to have diapers in here. Got a random pair of socks. You can put socks on baby's hands if they scratch their face, which we do with Grayson when he's got an eczema flare-up. Got my coupon book for Target that they sent in our registry box. So it's nice to have coupons in here, because a lot of the stuff that you use on a consistent basis will have coupons. The Aquaphor has coupons, the butt paste has coupons. So if you can get $1 off of something that you're gonna buy anyway, you might as well. And then the next thing are these Munchkin pacifier wipes. So it's made with baking soda and it's supposed to clean pacifiers, sippy cups, whatever. So if for some reason we've only packed 1 pacifier and he drops it, in the car, we'll wipe it off with one of those. So we have used those quite a bit. Okay, so that is pretty much it. That's all we pack. Like I said, make sure that you're packing according to how long you're going to be gone. That's the most important thing. Pack more or less depending on how long you're going to be gone. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like I said, I will link everything in the description box if it is linkable. Thank you guys for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye.